Hello and welcome to the Voice Community Online Radio Station. You are live with Mr. Shakes, also known as Bevan Shelton. That's me, live in studio, and we are looking forward to a wonderful program with these beautiful ladies that you can see on screen this morning. Now, they are definitely not sisters, so don't be fooled. This is a mother and daughter team, believe it or not. In studio with me this morning, I have the Mcbride'S. On my right, your left, it will be Monique, and that is the mum. And then we have Reese on my left-hand side. She is the star of the show this morning. So without any further ado, that was We G with Children. Hold on to your dreams. And that is what we're talking about this morning, dreams. In the words of a famous somebody, after quoting somebody for so many times, after a while, people start thinking it's you who said it. Yeah, but I believe that it was said, I even forgot who said it, but it was said that visions are dreams with expiry dates on them. So this morning, I have with me in studio Reese, who has this dream, and that is why she's online this morning to tell us about this dream and this vision, and also seeking your assistance for her to make that become her reality in this lifetime. All is not gloom and doom coming out of Westbury. There's always good stories, there's always good hookups. There are things that are positive in this community where we're broadcasting from. They are from the Florida Park area, if I'm not mistaken. Reese is also attending the high school, which is called Florida Park High School. As you can see, the regalia that she's donning this morning. So I think after the interview, you're going back to school, right?
No.
You're taking a day off?
I'm taking a day off.
If I was your principal, I will give it to you. But yeah, it is what it is. So welcome to the studio, guys. Let us firstly introduce Monique. Monique, welcome to the Voice Community Online Radio Station. We are talking about an opportunity that has now befell your daughter, and a chance for her to go overseas, to experience life, or what it's like to pursue your dream going to a university. Now, there's a touring or tourism company rather who's promoting an opportunity, just for the sake of the listeners. And I need to give background. They are not an educational institution. They are a tourism company.
That's right.
Who have an agreement with some of the universities in the UK, and they afford students or learners from the various schools in South Africa the opportunity to go and visit these countries on an 8-day tour. They get to attend these universities, sit in on lectures, and experience what that is like. Now, before we get into that, it is important for us to get a little bit of background. Talk to us about who is Monique and Reese.
Well, firstly, thank you for having us.
My pleasure.
It's a great opportunity to be here. And well, yeah, I'm Reese's mother. She is in grade 9 now. She's 14 in grade 9. Obviously, yeah, the nerves got me. Yeah, she's 14. She's in grade 9. She's always been a bright kid. With academics, she's always had the opportunities, the awards. I think there's never been a year where we haven't been to an awards evening for Reese.
I like that.
Yeah, she's also very determined. She's not the kid that we need to beg to do homework. Maybe now and then pick up a book, but it's kids these days.
Yeah, I know.
She loves by the 7 B's. She was telling me about that yesterday. What's the 7 B's?
Books before boys because boys bring babies.
Yeah, so she loves by the 7 B's. So yeah, it's a great opportunity that we've been awarded. The school came across, said these are the top 5 students. This is what we have. and this is what we're going for.
So I take it that I believe the schools are contacted by this company to actually forward names of their top students in order to get the opportunity to go overseas and then have this experience. In Reese's case, Scotland and England is up for grabs, and you, our listenership and viewership on the podcast, you guys can make this become a reality. So before I even get to Reese, because this interview is going to get exciting. Before I get to it, it's important that you know that we are out there asking your help to make this dream become a reality. Because at the end of the day, it is all about giving our children an opportunity. Now, Reese, coming to you, good morning. Now, the important thing for me is to understand what is your dream?
So my dream is to become a mechanical engineer and like build the next car for South Africa.
You go, girl. Now we're talking Mr. Shakes's language. I like that. So there's a visionary who wants to become a mechanical engineer. And if given the opportunity after you've experienced this trip, will that now become the inspiration to go back there, to go and actually study and do this formally so you can get the qualifications?
Yes.
All right. Now, without a dream, it is impossible. So I want you to stay focused. And your 7Bs, they sound very, very committed on your part. And I would like for you to keep it that way. Focus on your studies. There'll always be boys. There'll always be parties. There'll always be nice times. But you have your youth once only. What do you have to say to that?
That that I should just stay focused and leave the boys,
And the
cause
parties and everything.
yeah, cause they won't get me nowhere, and not follow my friends.
I like that, because ultimately we need young people who are focused. And right now, young people's minds is great competition for young people's minds. And if you don't stay focused, you can get swayed, and then you can be veered off course. All right, let's talk about the opportunity now. This has been afforded you. Yes, they do get the opportunity to go, but the parents and the children must still fund themselves.
That's good.
Please talk to about what have you guys done so far regarding getting these to go to the UK.
Okay, so we have put up a backer buddy. So Reese does have a backer buddy with the full story, and it allows people to come up with donations. We do have an event coming up with the Barnyard Theatre, which is called the Final Countdown. It is a musical event. The tickets are 225 Rand a ticket.
All right, now
Yeah.
let us drive traffic to that.
Okay.
You mentioned two things. The first one is Backer Buddy.
That's right.
All right. Do we have the handle for the Backer Buddy so people know where to go to in order to go and make their pledges and then also support you guys?
Yes, so we've got the link as well, yeah. So if what we found is that even if you go onto Facebook and you search the name Reese McBride Florida Park, the Backer Buddy link will pop up there as well.
All right. So there you have it, Reese McBride, Florida Park.
Yeah, Florida Park.
That is the handle that you got to tune into if the money in your pocket is bothering you, to just help this young lady to get to the UK. Earlier on, I had a conversation with her, and she informed me that she hasn't been on a plane before, and that is one of the dreams. And I think it would be nice to have that first dream accomplished by having you on your first flight out of the country. How cool is that?
Very cool.
All right, Reese, what do you want people to know? Why is it that you want to become a mechanical engineer? I know you want to build South Africa's second car, because the first one was the Ranger way back in the 60s and 70s. It was the Ford product, but it was designed, everything about it was South African. So that was the South African car. So to build a car, what else inspires you to do this?
So my dad is like, he used to spin, and like that inspired me because I like cars, like I like the sound of cars, and then I wanna learn how to drive this year so that next year I can learn how to spin and make my own money while I'm young.
Wow, I like this. This girl is driven and she has vision. I wish all our children could have this kind of drive. What is it about spinning that you like? The noise?
Yes.
Oh my word. And again, she's young, eh? Coming to our age, the noise is not for us anymore.
Well, I think it's also because she grew up in that environment.
Okay.
So she's had the passion for cars for quite some time. I mean, like I say, she was in that environment. This was a kid that before she said her first words was going around saying, wop, pop, pop, pop. So yeah.
So she grew up with a vrpa in the background.
That's right, yes.
Cool, man. Guys, if you want to support Reese, we appeal to you, please. Do a CSI her way. The financial need, please talk to us about the amount that is needed.
Okay, so the initial amount was 89,000. So 89,000 rand. That's the initial amount. So far, we've managed to raise 20,000.
Wow.
With the fundraiser that is at the end of this month, the 29th of August, there is 270 tickets outstanding.
Available or
That's available.
Oh, okay.
So we have 270 tickets to sell for the Barnyard Theatre. Like I said, it's a Barnyard Theatre. It's a musical event. It's on the 29th of August, 7 o'clock. All the details are there. It's a Silver Star Theatre.
Okay.
The tickets are $225, and those proceeds then Barnyard will pay into Reese's
account for the event, for the
That's
venture.
correct. That's
Okay,
right.
cool. No, nice one. Thank you for giving us that heads up. So there's a Becca Buddy account, and then there's also the Barnyard function that's coming up.
That's correct.
The final countdown.
That's right.
And it's a musical show. I've been to a good few Barnyard performances, and I can assure you that it's worth the money that you're going to be spending. In your case, this will be an investment in the future of Reese McBride.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so ecstatic to know that we do have young people with vision, and we're also glad to know that there are parents who support their children in their dream. Apart from the events that you guys are planning, have you reached out to the corporates already?
So we have. I work with financial advisors, so we've looked into, as a family, looked into the companies that we work with. We've reached out to certain influencers as well. So there's a lot of things that are still upcoming, and obviously we will make use of social media to get that across once it's, of course, solid.
100%.
Yes.
Now, some of you out there may be wondering, is this thing legit? Because, you know, human trafficking is real. Have you guys checked out the institution?
So initially when we got these documents from the school, obviously we were quite filled with excitement, but we did look deeper into the companies offering this. We did our research, not just using Google, Facebook, and all of that. We've spoken to parents and kids who have gone on these tours previously.
All right.
So we have done our research, making sure that we're not giving our kid away. So,
I'll tell you why I'm asking. Some time ago, not so long ago, in fact, a parent approached me to help and assist their daughter to get to the US, to New York, on a modeling opportunity. And when I looked at this opportunity, it just didn't sound right and didn't sit well with me. So I did my due diligence. Luckily for me, I am connected in New York. I am connected in England because these are the countries where I've set foot. I do have a number of connections. So we started doing vetting on this. And the unfortunate thing was that the parents still wanted to pursue this thing because they were not happy that I came back with negative news, you know. But I'm happy that you guys have done your vetting. And just for your information, I've also done mine. And they do check out. The travel agency is legitimate. The opportunity is legitimate. It's just that they have the four institutions that Reese will be visiting They've got the four logos on
Yeah.
their advert, and it's not that they are an academic institution. They are a tourism institution who offer these opportunities. It's like if you have friends who support the British football clubs, and somebody arranges a tour to go and visit these clubs and watch them play and that kind of thing. So this is a similar principle that they are using, just to put it out there for the listenership and the viewership to know. All right. So Reese, coming back to you, what is it that you want to tell aspiring young people who also have dreams?
Work hard and be determined to make your dream come true.
There we go. So ultimately, it's important to do your research, know what you want to become, and then from there, you then interview people, you ask questions, you send emails, ask for prospectuses and things like that. Now, just for your information, you into cars, you want to become a mechanical engineer. Let me brag a little bit. I've been to Oxford Brookes University, and that is where I saw the Renault of Max Verstappen, because they're the people that were responsible for the build of that car and the performance of that car. The thing, it's another world when you see it. So I wish you well, and I hope you get to see all these beautiful places, because this includes the funding that they're raising includes international flights. It will be 8 nights staying in hotels. Obviously, she'll be served breakfast on a daily basis, 2 dinners, and then she'll attend 3 private lectures at some of the world's leading universities, as we mentioned before, in Edinburgh, in Scotland, in Oxford. Okay, I just promoted Oxford Brookes University, not the Oxford University. It's amazing when you get there. We all think it's just this big institution where you go to, like, what a university is like.
Yes.
I got a shock of my life when I found myself walking through a community with buildings, streets. Every faculty is elsewhere, and I'm like, what? I thought Oxford University is this big place, Meantime, it's a whole lot of places that looks like houses and flats and whatnot. But you'll get that experience. You'll see it's a beautiful place. You're going in September, so that is just the transition between winter and autumn. So you'll still have some sunny days when you're there. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support Reese, please, you can contact them directly on 074 603 3495. 074 603 3495. And if you didn't get that, you can contact us here at The Voice on 073 596 8948. 073 596 8948. So please, guys, we urge you, let us support Reese. Let us come out, support the ventures. It's not like they're coming with bucket hands. They have functions going that you can support. Where do they get the tickets?
So the tickets can be bought. You can WhatsApp on that number, and we'll be able to supply the tickets there.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's directly linked to the bank account. They pay, you supply the tickets.
So basically, we've bought the tickets from Barnyard.
Okay.
And then selling the tickets that way.
Okay.
Yeah. So the funds will obviously go hand in and be paid over to Barnyard. Barnyard will then give us the
Your
amount.
dues, yeah.
That's correct.
100%. Are you singing on the night, Reese?
No, I'm not even going.
Why are you not going? You're not allowed.
It's for old people.
Oh, well, we know the song, The Final Countdown, and we are excited to know that they have this function lined up at the Barnyard Theatre. So, yeah, we'll be going to a short break just to for the ladies to powder their noses, and you know how it goes. But yeah, we'll be back. We're going to pay the bills. We're going to make somebody famous. And we're still appealing to all those of you who are musicians out there and you have your own projects to send it to us so that we can create our program, which will now make sure that you get published and people get to know about you. All right. So let's go pay the bills.
Right? People.
Hello and welcome back to the Voice Community Online Radio Station, where we are busy talking to the McBride's, Mom Monique, and we also have Reese This is the lady of the moment. This is why the show is happening. We would like for Reese to attend an opportunity in the UK. And that is why we're talking to them this morning and also appealing to you out there, our listeners and viewers, to assist her to make the dream become a reality. Now, Monique, earlier on you told us that you want to become a mechanical engineer. Do you know what subjects you need for that particular direction?
Yes, I do. I'm taking physics, physical sciences, business, accounting, and pure maths.
Wow, the way that pure maths came out, because it's a thing these days. So you don't fall in the 20%, 30% pass rate.
No, I fall in the 80%.
There we go, there we go. All right, now, excellent. So we know you're an academic. You excel in your subjects, and we would like for you to tell our listeners and our viewers, especially the children, those your peers who will be watching you, what is it that you want to tell them about career readiness for the future?
You should research your career and focus on those subjects that fall under your career and work hard.
Oh yes, definitely. Monique, to the moms and dads out there, what is it like being in this position?
Well, it's difficult being a young parent. It's quite difficult. It does take a village. What I've learned as a parent is it takes a village. I wasn't in this alone with Reese. I was lucky enough to have a family to fall back on. You know, Reese doesn't just have one parent. She's got a good couple of parents. I think Reese can tell you that she gets it from all ends, everywhere. There's uncles, aunties, there's everybody, you know. And our main focus is to grow our brown kids, you know, just make sure that our kids get where we couldn't be. Obviously, as like I say, as a young parent, I've made my mistakes, and it's my job to make sure that she does not make, you know, she needs to learn from what I've done and get further than where I've come. And this is something that I've always spoken to Reese about, and I've said, you know, you don't want to be where I am. I want you to look at me and say, I want to be better. Yeah, so that's where we are.
So I think parents can take a page out of your book out there and just get into it and supporting their children. You will be going to England. I believe you'll be there. You'll be there next year this time. What are the places or the things or the events that you'd like to experience while you're there?
So I want to see Oxford because I usually see Oxford on movies and it looks nice. And so I support Man United and I want to see Man United play in England and win, hopefully.
Let's hope they play in London on that weekend when you are there, so that somebody can sponsor you with a ticket to actually go and check it out. My next thing reads, because I believe you've never traveled by yourself before.
Yes.
And yet you want to take on the world. You want to go halfway around the world. Do you think you want to cope without mommy?
Yes, I've done a lot of things without my mother.
Oh, okay. So you'll be able to manage 8 days without her?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, okay. The truth will be told on the day. So we hope and pray that you will be keeping a diary of all your visits.
Yes.
And you'll check in and go live so that we can tune in and see what you are doing and also put it on our podcast.
Yes.
All right. So, for those of you who are listening out there, please, we are appealing to you as the public to support Reese and the family to get her to the UK. They have a function on the 29th of August at the Barnyard. Which Barnyard was it again?
Silver Star.
Silver Star one. Yeah. All right, so it's not Crestite, it's the one at Silver Star. The tickets are
225 Rand.
225 gets you in, and the show is the final countdown. We want you to support. So you can contact them directly on 074 603 3495. All right, Reese, now, I hear you're a Man United supporter. You're in my category. We only support the best, even though we haven't won the league in a while. Nah?
Yes.
So are there any other opportunities that you'd like to lay a hold of? Do you know about Silverstone?
No, I don't.
You don't know that's the race course in London that
No.
they use for Formula One. I would advise you to go and take a check out there when you're there as well. It's quite an experience. But we want the public to help and assist you. So what are you saying to the people out there? What is it that you want them to know?
Can you please like help me get there to England and London? Because I really want to experience going overseas and flying a plane and seeing the Big Apple and seeing what I see in movies in real life.
All right. So this girl has dreams to travel. Let us get her there because I know for a fact traveling changes and alters a person's mindset. Because I've traveled a number of countries in the world, and that is why I want her to have the same experience. Because once you've tasted it, you will never want to come back and have a party lifestyle. Yeah?
Yeah.
So having said that, guys, I want to hear from you to the youth. Because right now, there's a lot of young people out there who are aimlessly wandering the streets. What is it that you want to tell them, the community, the parents?
That the parents should support their kids and not like compare them to other children, just help them reach their dreams.
There we go. I like that. Yeah, don't compare, because once you start comparing, that's when the trouble starts. Because one child may feel that the love is more towards the one than the other, and that's how sibling rivalry starts. Yeah. Monique, what is your appeal to the community out there? What do you want them to know, or what is it that you would like to say to them?
Well, like I mentioned, it takes a village. So we are appealing to the village, whether it be donations, whether it be buying tickets and attending events that we're having. Obviously, this barnyard event is one of the first events that we plan on having. We are looking at having future events as well, which we will put forward on social media. And, we're just looking for the support, whether it is in monetary value or words of encouragement. Anything helps. I mean, if you can come forward and say, here's an idea for a fundraiser, by all means, we're not just asking you to empty your pockets, which would be nice though, but there are other forms to build our kids, and yeah.
Awesome. So I want to appeal to the sports people out there. If you want to do a five-a-side tournament in honor of helping and assisting Reese to get out there into the UK, because you don't know where this is going to end. People who sold into my life didn't know where it's going to end. So ultimately, it's about affording people the opportunity to see the world. And who knows? Do you know I'm the first one in my family to have traveled overseas? I don't think you know that. But the point is, today I have cousins living in England because they saw the opportunity that I seized. And the same can happen for them as well.
100%.
Oh, by the way, just to take another brag, the one cousin's two sons were signed by Liverpool Football Club. they the enemy's camp. But be that as it may, I don't care as long as they play in England. Yeah? So ultimately, we don't know what opportunities Reese will unfold, because at the end of the day, we got to make them so sharp. When they're out there, they must look for opportunities, meet people. You don't know who holds the key to the next door that opens in your life. Do you agree with me on that one?
Yes.
So ultimately, what is it that you see yourself do when you return from the trip? How is it going to affect, what do you think, how will it affect your life when you get back to South Africa?
I will feel that I should be studying in England and instead of in South Africa, because there's more opportunities like overseas and all of that.
I hear you. If you would make a sacrifice and an investment on this trip, what are you going to do with this opportunity? I want to know, have you started researching England? Have you started looking at what is out there? What are certain places famous for?
Yes, I've researched that University of Cambridge focuses on mechanical engineering.
So is that the one that has your attention?
Yes.
And earlier on you said you like Oxford, but it's because you saw it on TV.
Yes.
All right. Monique, for you again, when it comes to the time and the effort, have you guys been in contact with the British High Commission or the South African High Commission? Because I know that they also in that position of assisting people to go and visit the UK and South Africa, vice versa, from both sides.
So, so this is the a conversation that we did have this morning, and we will be looking further into that as well, just to see if we can get the sponsorship from them. Like I said, we haven't stopped looking for ideas and ways to get Reese to the UK. That is the end goal, and that is what we're going to achieve. And yeah,
All right, so you guys are looking at next year. This trip is next year.
next year
Yes.
this time.
Next year, around this time,
That's
we
right.
want Monique at OR Tambo catching a flight to the UK with your assistance out there. 073-596-8948 is our WhatsApp number here in studio. You can contact Monique and her team directly on 074-603-3495. So please, guys, open your hearts, open your pockets, because at the end of the day, it's all about assisting this young lady to get a chance to see what the world has to offer. And when she comes back, she'll be sharing her experiences and also try and inspire young people
Definitely.
to do likewise. Get out there, see the world, and see what the world has to offer. So ultimately, guys, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to have spoken to this beautiful family. We want them to reach their goal. So at the end of this month, 29th of August, they're having a function at the Silver Star Casino Complex at the Barnyard Theatre. The show there it's the final countdown. So please, guys, let us support. Let us come out in our numbers, buy the tickets. 220 Rand gets you in. We will see if we can run some kind of competition so that people can buy the tickets and or win some tickets, or whichever way we're going to go. I know I committed the station on that one, but I have a boss who loves this kind of thing. He doesn't back down on a challenge. So guys, thank you so much. What is your closing and parting words to the people out there who's listening to you?
Thank you for having us, and please donate money so that I can go overseas.
Monique?
Well, firstly, thank you so much for having us. The opportunity is great being here. Thank you so much for the support and the opportunity. And yeah, let's get Reese to the UK.
All right. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. This has been Mr. Shakes coming at you live from the Voice Community Online radio station situated in Westbury, Johannesburg, Gauteng, South Africa. Peace.